Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly read. Let's take a look at what's going to be most important for you that you need to be aware of for this particular week. Work, love, or life. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you that celebrate. And whether or not you're partnered or not, it's also about celebrating love for you as well, right? So let's dive in and take a look and see what's going on for Aquarius. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is pull a quick little love read right after, okay? Just to celebrate that. I do my bi-weekly love reads, so you can check that out as well. But for this week, I think I'll just add in a little bit of love for those of you that might be interested. So let's go ahead and take a look what we've got for you here, okay? So what I'm getting right now is the Six of Swords. You're going through some sort of transition right now, all right? So I feel that like maybe perhaps at this moment that you're going through some sort of moving on from choppy waters to more calmer waters for yourself. All right. So when I get this, this usually tells me that it is about an opportunity for you to be basically like move forward from a negative, stressful situation to something that's a lot more calmer and cool, more smooth, right? It also, maybe for some of you, could be making a trip across the water in some sort of way, okay? But it could be that for some of you moving forward, but you're still being respectful, to yourself and in the situation, okay? So with any change or transition that you're going through, there is going to be a letting go of the previous stage that got you to where you are now, and the opportunity to move forward. And this could be from a particular situation, okay? It could be some sort of, I don't know, like you're kind of crossing the river from one stage of life into the next. And that's what I'm getting. Now, this is in the mind. This has to do with, obviously sword energy. So let's take a look a little bit deeper and see what else that we get for you in current circumstances. So you're already going through that right now, guys. Okay. And what do I get? Page of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So what I get from this is an opportunity for you to, maybe there's some sort of message coming through about a fresh idea. You're being very extroverted. You're being very cheerful. You've made some sort of discovery. And I think you've got some sort of idea that you want to act upon. All right. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Interesting. With the horn coming out at the same time, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be getting a message from someone, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe perhaps that maybe there was some sort of heartbreak there. But what else do I get here? But I do get motioning forward in some sort of way, motioning forward. And there's going to be there's some sort of reunion. I don't know if you're looking, what I think it is for you guys is I really think that you're moving from some sort of way of thinking in the mind, and now you get some sort of fresh energy coming through, someone that really broke your heart in some sort of way. It's motioning forward. There's some sort of reunion coming through. Bottom of the deck is Lovers, Gemini energy. Can you trust this in current? It's about balancing something out. The Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. So I think you're only going to come together with someone if the birthing of something new, which, it's blessed by a guardian angel, because this time there's something about some sort of equal give and take. Now, it doesn't have to be the same person, but this could be someone coming through, fire energy. This could be a partnership, a connection, like you're making a decision to balance something out. Someone that could be helping you out. Maybe you're looking for work. For some of you, that could be the case, and you're joining forces with another person, is what I'm getting. But there's an opportunity for reunions. I feel that there could be someone that or this is about you creating peace and balance within your environment in some sort of way. But I do get that there's a lot of excitement. There could be a reunion that brings forth stability, and there is a reason for you to celebrate. I think someone's coming through here, okay, is what I'm getting. Especially if you've experienced some sort of brokenheartedness and now you're coming back together. And again, it doesn't have to be the same person, or it could for some of you. But what I'm getting here is that there is an opportunity that's going to balance things out. It could be within your work as well. It's going to balance out your home, and someone's going to be able to help you. They're motioning forward, okay? Anything more that you need to be aware of, in terms of this situation? Let's take a little bit more. I think I'll focus in on this. Give me a little bit more for you. And what else do we get? There's a breakthrough. Oh, in a situation, guys, you actually have experienced breakthrough. So some of you are already here. Some of you are already here. Okay, you've already experienced that breakthrough. There's that transition, right? And you're moving forward. Anything more? And yeah, it's beautiful healing energy of the heart. I think a lot of you, you've kind of already healed in some sort of way. Okay. Now, for some of you, it could have to do with scarcity of love, scarcity of the coin, whatever that case may be, but there's some sort of breakthrough that comes through, and it's a powerful completion, all right, is what I'm getting. So let's take a look at what it is that is perhaps causing a little bit of anxiety. It could be the challenges, the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about some sort of conflict. There's some sort of tension. There could be some sort of dispute. And it could be that has caused some sort of stress for you. Okay, what does that look like with the Five of Swords? What do we get? What do we get here? Okay, I guess I'll leave it like this because it came out that way. So I get the Hangman in reverse. That usually tells me that there is some sort of sacrifice that needs to be made, a sacrifice of getting rid of negative patterns that's going to be necessary in the situation. All right. So I think for some of you that maybe that in terms of taking up, taking over something or being able to move, take on that new job, whatever that case may be. But I feel that maybe that you're sacrificing too much or you're spreading yourself too thin. It's time, just like I mentioned at the very beginning, guys, loving you and, celebrating the love for yourself, and then, of course, to others. It's about taking time to take care of yourself and make sure that you're not sacrificing everything to get nothing in return. Now, this has to do perhaps with a connection in work or in life or in love. You know where that is for you, Aquarius. You know where you stand. But it also is the unwillingness, perhaps for some of you, to make the necessary sacrifices, because sometimes we hang on to what we know and what we're comfortable with, even if it's really holding us back. So ask yourself if you can really benefit from some changes, because there's something that's causing anxiety, and it wants you to it's about some sort of sacrifice needs to be made within that in some sort of way. All right. Anything more that comes through? What do we get? Ten of Swords. Yeah, putting it to an end. Putting something to an end. What is it that you're putting to an end here? Let's take a look and see what this is. What is it that you're putting to an end that seems to want to come through? What do we get? What do we get? You know what? I'm going to take this one. I got divine timing. Now, in a connection or in a situation or in a job, this is saying is that if something's going to happen in divine timing, okay? And it's about just focusing in on your spiritual work. There's still work that needs to be done on an individual and soul level, and it is asking that you focus in on that at this moment, all right? Anything more that's going to be key for Aquarius? Self-care. Look at, guys, just like we spoke of. Just exactly what we talked about, right? So it's really right now, it's your time to take care of self-care during times of obstacles. What's causing you anxiety is like something coming in at the right time, and I think that this could be, a person, place, or thing. And this is saying focus on your self-care at this moment. What else? Oh, look at this. Trust divine timing. Oh, isn't this beautiful, guys? Isn't this beautiful? Exactly. So this is a double confirmation that this is going to be very important for you. All right. So focus on divine timing. Trust the universe that what's for you will come just in time for you. All right. No sooner or later, it's going to be at the right time, especially if you're having obstacles in the mind and you feel like you have to give up something. But this is saying with the Ten of Swords, it's like chalking this up and to be able to move forward. So I think that it's like, let it go and let it be, and let the universe, let the universe, kind of chime in as to what this will be. Okay, yeah, ease into it. Ease. Yeah, it needs to bring in more ease to the situation, and listen. So the time for you for self-care is for you to bring forward that ease so you can listen, to what your heart is trying to tell you here. Okay. So let's take a look at what else is coming through. Two of Pentacles. it looks like you might be balancing two things out. You could be focusing in on your, adaptability in a situation, trying to be resourceful and being flexible. I think a lot of you are stretching your resources in some sort of way. That could be the case. All right. And what else do I get? You're on higher ground. This is about keeping and holding ground. Seven of Wands is competition. You're persevering, and this is defending yourself. This is, creating healthier boundaries for yourself, fire energy. And then I get the Queen of Swords. That is you. That is you. So I feel that you're really focusing in on pushing forward and having that keen sense of perception moving forward, and being strong in the process, right? She's very level-headed, and she's unafraid to go after what it is that she wants to go after. So what can help is for you to go after what it is that you want. She doesn't let her emotions kind of cloud her judgment, and she is very fair. She makes impartial judgments, okay? And she urges, others to do the same in your situations. I will say is that this is about being brutally honest. So this could be about being brutally honest with yourself, or there could be someone around you that is being brutally honest with you. But she doesn't sugarcoat her messages. She tells you exactly what it is, regardless of how it might make you feel. And it's emulating those traits in your interactions with others. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be mean in your approach, or you need to be ruthless. This is, we're all adults here. This is about being able to be strong, but be honest and have the courage to be honest. And a lot of times you can appreciate someone who's honest with you rather than someone that's sugarcoating something, because you know what it is that you might not want to look at. And this could represent you or could represent someone around you. So maybe in a situation, could this energy benefit your current circumstances? Okay. So, don't take that bluntness. Don't take that to an extreme, obviously. Be careful with that. But just really is like, she's all about kind of clearing out distractions to get back on track. So who can help you? There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius around you that could help you with this, or this is you. Anything more that might want to come through? What else that we get on who can help Aquarius in this process? High Priestess, your intuition. Man, guys, look at this. Really focusing in on your intuition. All right. So I feel that this is an opportunity for you to get stronger in that. Like the High Priestess is that feminine balance to the Magician, right? And she represents our subconscious mind. But, she's a master of her elements, kind of like the Magician, but she also represents the serenity of the all-knowing wisdom of the intuition. So if I just feel that this is, the blue is all about being calm. All right, she's calm. The High Priestess has a personal connection with the divine. So ask yourself, Chris, are you truly listening to your intuition? And do you have any secrets that you aren't dealing with personally? And are there any secrets that you're keeping from others? So maybe, why you feel you might need to hold on to that, and are you taking the time to nurture and care for yourself? So this is going to be very, very key. All right. So take the time to care for yourself. Obviously, this came through, and that's going to be important. Anything more about who can help you? All right. Listen to your intuition about harvest, and about messages and communications about travel, and could be having to do with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. It might have to do with your emotions. All right. About a communication comes in and about emotions coming through. So you might be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or might have that in your chart. So it just listen to your intuition, and be fair, honest, and tell it like it is. Stand your ground, right, through this process as you balance and adapt to this new way of being or doing, because you've made some sort of shift. All right. Yeah, you're paying more attention to the signs, the illuminations. And I think that if you listen to your intuition, you're going to be delighted. Like, this is Pisces energy being like, something's going to be illuminated, but you have to stop for a moment to pay attention to it. And hence, like, the self-care and that type of thing, you're going to be delighted with the situation. So how interesting. I'm just going to take a look at what the steps you need to take moving forward. So this is about having new inspiration, getting rid of the veil of illusion and fantasy, and focusing in on what moves you. Like who do you want to, who would you want what would you want to get emotionally involved into that makes you happy? Because I do get the Ace of Cups, and that is about your creativity. It could be, your spiritual intuition. Getting rid of fantasy and illusion and bringing forward peace is what I get. Okay, because you got the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands talks about, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, moving forward with new inspiration. It is really a spark of enthusiasm and confidence. You've got some new energy. So the steps to take is take this energy, this new energy, and this is getting rid of fantasy and illusion and focusing in on your creativity. It could be coming together with love or with someone, because I do get the Ace of Cups. So interesting that that's coming through, but the Ace of Cups could indicate a new business partnership that is coming through. So you could be coming together with new inspiration, getting rid of the fantasy and illusion, and focusing in on what you need to do in your work. Again, a new business partnership. It could be your new creative energy that you have, and maybe the energy of love that is overflowing in your life. Right? It could also be compassion and sharing that creative energy of love and those around you as well. Okay. So are you evaluating the situation from a place of love? That is very key. Okay. But it's you're on a new beginning of love. And how perfect for the week of, Valentine's Day, right? It's full of promise, and you've got a lot of, emotions, and it's a positive card. It could be that indicates doing what you love. You could be following what you love in your current situation, or a romantic love, a new relationship for some of you, or again, following your hearts in a new business partnership. So you've got some choices. These are the steps to take. Follow that new inspiration with the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands really talks about that there is creativity and new beginnings and burning passion moving forward. So some of you, if you're connected to someone, it's like, I think you're balancing something out. And this, or in a business situation, is that you must, it's a planting, it's a seed that you have to plant within yourself to nurture and grow it. Okay. It's your success to do the work that's actually going to succeed and bring forward success. So ask yourself what really drives you. What are your passions? And that type of thing. If you're unsure about that, guys, check the link up here or my description box below to discover and kind of start your unique talents there. Just a quick little exercise that can help you do that. And what direction do you want to go in this connection or situation, right? So it's not just a little flash of light. This is a blinking light that keeps on blinking, telling you, hey, go create, Aqua, go create. All right. So that's what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and take a look at your love life real quick. We'll just do a quick little spread on love, and let's just take a look at what that is for this week in the week of love. Okay. So we'll just pull a quick little kind of spread and see what comes up for you regarding love. What's going to help Aqua initiate more love into their life? Romantic love, persevering, not giving up. Take the lead and persevere, because you got the lead card. Okay, take the lead and persevere. Get rid of fantasy and illusion of a situation. And again, rowing on to calmer waters, rowing in the direction for this new beginning. You're being asked, even in your love life, for a new beginning. Okay. What is crossing you in terms of this? What do we get? What is crossing you? The Three of Swords. You see how this is repetitive in here in some way? This is what's crossing you, is the heartbreak, and it wants you to put in the work, wants you to focus in on work to overcome some sort of heartbreak. Put in the work and focus on your 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, focus in on what you want, your happiness, alignment, fulfillment, security, and domestic harmony. Put in the work and then this is getting out of the fantasy and illusion. You're rowing away from that, is what I'm getting. You can see how the cards are repetitive, guys. It wants you, it's interesting how your read is almost coming out like the very same way, all right? So what is it that you need to keep in mind, in terms of love moving forward? What's coming for you moving forward? You need to focus in on maybe that you were frustrated within a situation, and there was some sort of self-sabotage of the past. And this is saying, it's about if you're feeling jealous, it just feels you need to pour more love on you. So this is focusing on you. And that's why that self-care was really important in the initial read, I think, because maybe that you're frustrated with a relationship and you went and started working on your work there, focusing on work. But there's something transforming. There is a relationship that is evolving and it's moving to the next phase because you are moving to the next phase. You let something go in the mind of I am enough, right? You've healed your inner child and now there's growth. So, the butterfly comes through after some sort of separation and heartbreak. And I feel that, you could be, separated at this moment between you and another person, but I do feel that there's going to be a meeting coming up. Okay. So a meeting, it's like about savoring the moment, starting out as friends, feeling uplifted. Start with friendship, okay? But this is about meeting and conversing, and that's going to be key. What do you need to keep in mind regarding, love and communication? Are you trying to be controlling? You can only control yourself, be accountable, and work on yourself. Wow. This is almost as if Aquarius is doing, well, this is interesting because it's almost as like this is a read to yourself. And it's like Aquarius is giving them, it's almost like Aquarius is giving you a reading to Aquarius. This is how blunt this is coming out, which is so interesting. Wow, guys. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. And until next time, if you're looking for a personal read, click the link in the description box below. Namaste.